Hello and welcome to the new playthrough that I am starting on this channel, and it will be the first Call of Duty campaign I actually do on the channel, and it is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 campaign remastered. So in this episode I'll be doing the first 4 missions: S.S.D.D, team player, Cliffhanger, and then the big controversial one, No Russian. So I've put in the description as well. But if at any point in the mission No Russian any viewer may feel offended by the mission, or if you just feel like you're going to be offended by it anyway, I can't say, because it would defeat the whole object of keeping it, fair. Because of its content, you don't have to do the mission. I'll be doing the mission because hopefully I'll be able to do it. But yeah, if you want to stop watching once I've done Cliffhanger, feel free, because it's a very controversial mission. But yeah, of course I'll be doing it on the veteran difficulty, so without further ado, let's get into it. So there we go. So of course here we go, disturbing content notice. I will not be offended by one of the missions. I will be doing it. Hopefully I can show it off. I don't know if I can. But in terms of playlist, I've just called it Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 CR, which is Campaign Remastered Veteran. Because I can't really make the thing too big. But anyway, yeah, I mean, there's not really much I can say. You've got to be careful with the mission. I think I can show it. I'll check. If I can't show it, then I won't do it. Have to see.
Nikolai's in hell right now. We're gonna walk him out. We take care of our friends.
Hello Richard, how are you? I hope you're good. I've had to offer a warning because obviously you know the controversy that's built up in the past 11 years of this mission of No Russian. I will be showing it, but of course I issued the warning. See, I probably should have done MWR, but it's too late now. I'm doing this. But basically the first one's around the villain Imran Zakhaev, that's him there, and where he fails in this, Vladimir Makarov becomes the new villain, and he tries to finish what Zakhaev started. And yeah, 5 years after Modern Warfare 1. So as I said, I'll be doing the first 3 missions, and if you may be offended by No Russian, please stop watching once I do Cliffhanger.
The more things change, the more they stay the same.
So this is General Shepard.
Boundaries shift, new players step in, but power always finds a place to rest its head.
Definitely a great character.
We fought and bled alongside the Russians. We should have known they'd hate us for it. History is written by the victor, and here I am thinking we'd won. But you bring down one enemy and they find someone even worse to replace him. Locations change, the rationale, the objective. Yesterday's enemies are today's recruits. Train them to fight alongside you, and pray they don't eventually decide to hate you for it too.
So there he is. Even though he was the villain of Modern Warfare 1, he was seen as a hero in Russia. So here we go. So you've got the US Army Rangers under...
Same shit, different day. You know what I'm looking for, Sergeant Foley.
General Shepard, and then in Modern Warfare 1 you had Soap McTavish, who was the character you played, and then you have Captain Price, one of the greatest COD characters in the franchise. But now, because of what Soap did in Modern Warfare 1, he is a captain now with Price, and I'm going to be Joseph Allen, and then you've got, well, you'll see.
Welcome to Pull the Trigger 101. Private Allen here is going to do a quick weapons demonstration to show you locals how it's done. No offense, but I see a lot of you guys firing from the hip and spraying bullets all over the range. You don't end up hitting the damn thing, and it makes you look like an ass. Private Allen, show them what I'm talking about. Grab that weapon off the table and fire at the targets behind you.
Good. It's good to see you've won. Anyway, that just seems weird to be doing a COD campaign, you know, because I haven't done them yet. Anyway, I'm going to take this time to get thingy on subtitles. I don't need anything else. I don't need hit feedback.
Private, just like in the movie. Don't aim at the sight yet. I'm trying to make a point here. Just fire from the hip.
Bang.
You see what I mean? He sprayed bullets all over the damn place. You've got to pick your targets by aiming deliberately down your sights from a stable stance. Private Allen, show our friends here how the Rangers take down a target. Crouch first, then aim down your sight at the target.
Target inbound. Oh shit, I forgot about the fact that the controller gets stuck to the right, so if I need to like pick off someone from the right, it'll get stuck.
Aiming down your sights also works for switching quickly between targets. Aim down your sights, then pop in and out to acquire new targets. Show them, Private. If your target is close to where you're aiming, you can snap to it quickly by aiming down your sight.
Reload. So bang, let go, snap it, snap it, snap it. You're supposed to hit it when I snap it. I don't know the last time I did Modern Warfare 2, you know. It's been a while.
You want to take down your targets quickly and with control. Now, if your target is behind light cover, remember that certain weapons can penetrate and hit your target. The private here will demonstrate. Private, hit the target through the wood panel.
There we go.
Last but not least, you need to know how to toss a frag grenade. Private Allen, pick up some frag grenades from the table. Toss the grenade down the range to take out several targets at once.
There we go. Very nice. Should the classic cook it in a bit and then bang.
Good. Note that frags tend to roll on sloped surfaces, so think twice before tossing one uphill.
Or of course cook it and try and chuck it so it explodes practically as it lands. Trust me, if you play multiplayer and like using grenades, you learn how to time cooking grenades. So yeah, I believe the training course in this is optional, because it's not like Modern Warfare 1, I don't remember. Oh yeah, I like how it always starts off with the training stuff, because it's just a perfect way to, you know, get any new players in. So we'll see there's a deagle.
Hey, Private.
Very nice.
Welcome back to the pit. Heard General Shepard wants to pull a shooter from our unit for some special op. Anyway, he's up there in observation. Okay, good. So you already got your sidearm. Alright, try switching to your rifle.
Switching your sidearm is quicker than reloading. As Captain Price would say.
Switch to your sidearm again.
Because switching to your sidearm is quicker than reloading.
Remember, switching to your pistol's always faster than reloading.
It's not quite as good as when Captain Price says it in Modern Warfare 1, but never mind.
Gonna be watching. The best shooter gets to join the Prima Donna squad. If that's your thing.
I do like the Scar H. I used to use it in multiplayer. It's just a beautiful weapon. Anyway. Shit, I haven't done this in time. This was a Spec Ops mission as well, if your memory serves. So switch to your sidearm at this point. Bang, 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 switch. Fuck. I don't remember what the melee button is. Oh, it is R3, it just didn't do it. I know, this is very slow. It'll give me like recommended difficulty for like something shit, but it don't matter. Of course, that was much slower than what is needed, but it don't matter. See, it says regular, but no, I'm doing it on veteran. So see, if you just practice it a lot, you can do it very easy. So yeah, veteran is extremely difficult. You certainly want to play at veteran difficulty. You know me, I do things on the hardest difficulty. I do know someone who does things on the easiest difficulty but still fails. So you know. So this will probably be the only time I do 4 missions in an episode, but because the last mission I'll be doing is No Russian. Of course, anybody that don't want to watch it, that may end up watching this, will only be watching 3 anyway. I think the majority of people won't be fussed, but of course it's just the way things are now.
We are the most powerful military force in the history of man. Every fight is our fight. Because what happens over here
it was Team Tail Tag.
We don't get
so you know how that ended.
Learning to use the tools of modern warfare is the difference between the prospering of your people and utter destruction.
So yeah, Shepard is I don't want to say anything about him because I'll feel like I'll give something away.
More than a whole army base of steel.
It is my nemesis because it just doesn't grab the tails.
This is a time for heroes, a time for legends.
So Shepard is basically a bit jealous of Price and the British because, well, typical Americans, just like World War II, the Americans claim they won the war in the events of Modern Warfare 1. But yeah, so you start off as the Americans, well, with the Americans I should say, and then you join the British in the next mission. So there's Shepard.
Get up, Private Al! Rangers lead the way! Move!
This mission is a pretty awesome mission. Now, there is a trophy in the in the game for getting through the whole game on any difficulty, luckily, without dying or reloading last checkpoint. I won't do it on veteran because I don't think I've ever completed a playthrough on veteran without dying. And either way, I am very rusty at COD campaigns. Other than when I did MWR myself last year, it's been a few years since I did COD campaigns. Because I did them back in like 2015. That included the Modern Warfares and the Black Ops. So you know, just do that, get shot a bit, poke back up. Shit. Yeah, it's time. These games, seriously, you know, it's telling them like warfare's no joke. Yeah, because at the end of the day, these are games, but well, in the case of No Russian as well, you know. I mean, I do like the mission, but no one can say that it's a good mission by any means, because it's just morally it's wrong. And of course, that's why I issued the warning. Let's head out. So you can kill these twats, but you only really have to go for the targets, but it's best just to pop them off anyway. Let's go. So I'm not going to bother looking for intel. I don't bother looking on veteran. Intel I'll usually leave till last anyway, because COD campaigns aren't the longest. Especially when you do them, like if you're just doing like collectible cleanup or like specific trophies, I do them on usually on recruit. Because it's easier to just run around and look at places, you know, and get shot up.
Hey, isn't this danger close for the task force? Come on, since when does Shepard care about danger close?
And here we go. So this is actually my favourite COD campaign. It's not my favourite COD, but for campaign it is. The Black Ops 1 is probably my favourite COD. But the Modern Warfare Black Ops cluster is just, they're just fantastic games.
clear to engage unless they fire first.
Of course, I will talk over some bits, like when it's just like the war tactic stuff, because you can just read the subtitles. It's not too important. It's just when main characters speak, really.
This place is dead.
Overlord. Hunter 2-1.
So of course, Call of Duties over the years have, gained controversy, not just for specific parts, just because it is about warfare, but they're fun games,
This is the Wild West.
Roger that.
They're not meant to be taken seriously.
Watch those alleys.
Cover it.
They make it very clear that, war is no joke, and they don't mean to cause offence.
Balcony, 12 o'clock. Probable militia.
Are they armed?
Negative. They're just watching us.
I would love to just, go, but I'm not going to.
But that don't mean we can shoot them.
Can you see him? Can you see him? I don't see Jack.
All Hunter Victors. This is Sergeant Foley. Prepare to engage. We're taking sniper fire from multiple directions.
Beat him up!
We got a ton of contacts front and back.
The bit near, I think this is the school, I think it's the school. I remember it being a school. Oh shit. They're over there, they're over there. Whoa, how comes it flared off to the left end? Jesus. How many bullets do you want? God, you can tell I am rusty at COD campaigns. Jesus, this is terrible. There's a mission as well in Modern Warfare 1 that was quite controversial. Not as controversial as No Russian, I think it's called Favela. And it will be referenced in this game. Basically, there's a nuke that goes off that kills 5,000 American soldiers. And, well, Shepard don't like that. And, of course, because he lost 5,000 of his men. But it is referenced in one of the greatest lines spoken in a COD campaign. I love the line, and you'll be hearing it towards the end of the campaign. I would throw a flashbang, but I don't care. I get jumped on. Nice try, mate. And a foul. Why would I use a foul?
2-1, we are combat ineffective here. We're taking heavy fire from the school. Can you assist? Over.
Squad, on me, let's go.
It's mad to think this is 11 years old. Like, I've known about the game since like 2010, 2011, but I didn't play it until 2013, 2014. I played the campaign, and then about a year later I came back for Veteran. Of course, I weren't the best at games back then. I mean, I'm not playing very well now, but maybe you have to get back used to it again. Oh shit. Martyrdom. Dickhead. I don't know why I risked that. I should have just popped him. So yeah, you always want to check those corners, as Captain Price says in the boat mission in Modern Warfare 1. Ouch, you see that's the problem. I sometimes, my right analog stick gets a bit stuck. That's when it becomes a problem. Does it really take that long? The detonation time on the grenades? That's mad. Of course, the thing with this mission is, a lot of the enemies just aren't facing you as you start off. So it's not too bad. And I'm just going to cook that in a bit. Bang. Give them no time to react.
Roger that.
Get back. Don't know if there's any more. If there was, it wouldn't have been good, but I don't think there's much left of the mission now. This is the hardest checkpoint, if my memory serves.
The school is secure and hostiles are withdrawing from the area. We're just mopping up.
Solid copy, Hunter 2-1 actual. Proceed with caution to the rally point. EPWs may still be in the area, over.
Roger that, Overlord. Thanks for the tip. Out. Watch the enemy stragglers.
Shit. That flashbang backfired. Why are you checking out your weapon for? There's no need for that. I'll just reload, fuck it. Ammo isn't usually a problem in COD campaigns, but you know, it can be. I'm not using the FAL, because it's annoying. And yeah, like loads of the gimmick trophies that you get for like, because there's sometimes there's like certain checkpoints or parts in a mission where you got to like do something. I won't be trying to do them. I just want to do the campaign.
Private Allen, you'll be taking orders from me from now on. I'll brief you on the chopper. Let's go. Battalion is Oscar Mike.
And there we go. Two more missions. Now we change to the CIA. Yeah, there are, I think, is it 17 or 18 missions altogether, including S.S.D.D, and I don't know if that includes Museum, which you unlock, which is like a bonus mission.
So Makarov is the prize.
Makarov's no prize. He's a whore, a mad dog killer for the highest bidder. Just remember your new identity. It'll keep you alive. Welcome to the 141. Best hand-picked group of warriors on the planet.
So basically...
It's an honor, sir. When do I meet the rest of the team?
They're on a mission recovering a downed ACS module behind them.
So now he's known as Roach.
Their feet wet?
And I'm going to be Roach for most of the missions in the game. I'm going to be joining up with Soap. Very, very liked character across the trilogy. So as I said, he starts off as just a regular soldier, and then after what he does in Modern Warfare 1, he becomes a captain now.
Break's over, Roach. Let's go.
So yeah, remember everything that's in between each mission. Just remember, like, I've gained a new identity. Well, Shepard's given me a new identity, and it's been kept quiet. I don't actually know if Soap and Price know of the identity change. I don't think they do.
Stay here and spawn me. Wait for my go.
I think out of all the campaigns, I don't think Modern Warfare 2 is the worst in terms of difficulty. Now, Loose Ends, which is regarded as a very sad mission, and there's a lot of memes where you've got Where Women Cried, which is Titanic, and then Where Men Cried, which is Loose Ends in Modern Warfare 2. And you'll see why if you haven't seen the campaign before. Wonder what happens if I'd let go and actually, like, you know, slip. I'm assuming I'd die, but I've never done that, and I don't plan to. A little snowstorm to get in the way. So this one, if memory serves, there's like 3 or 4 intel, and most of them are just inside like little huts and buildings that you get. It's basically we're just like spying on the Russians at this point. Trying to find like a hidden mountain base to gather intel.
See you on the far side.
Can I jump up that way? No, I can't. Anyway. Boing.
Hold on! Don't let go!
And of course, in true gaming fashion, the character you are that climbs is always the one that causes stuff to happen to him. Now, I do like the new character designs and models, you know, 11 years on. There we go. Oh, you go first.
Roach, check your heartbeat sensor. You should be able to see me on the scope. That blue dot is me. Any unrecognized contacts will show up as white dots.
Because it's kind of like a thermal one, but it's just basically, it picks up, it uses like waves to detect people's heartbeats, so the wave just like travels through the air. Yada yadas. Of course, I'm not going to pick up the FAMAS. Oh shit! I'm forgetting it's not R1 to switch because I'm used to doing shit like that. You don't really want to chuck a grenade and make noise because this is kind of a stealth mission.
You take the one on the left. On 3. 1, 2.
They're already dead, mate. Do apologise. So, I mean, I would look around for intel, but as I said, I'm not going to bother. Just going to go for it.
Storm's brewing up. Let's split up. I'll
Okay.
use the thermal scope and provide overwatch from this ridge. Use the cover of the storm to enter the base. You'll be a ghost in this blizzard, so the guards won't see you until you're very close.
Because the one thing that used to annoy me in stealth missions when there was always that one enemy that never turned around. I'm looking at Metal Gear Solid. For stuff like that. And never really got the opportunity to play those games much, but I remember it was just sometimes those enemies were just so awkward.
You've been spotted, take cover.
I've been spotted, have I? Do I care? No.
Tango on your 6.
Nice try, mate. The soap's there to get you, mate. Oh, so I got shot once. So as soon as you get shot, your bloody crosshairs goes all over the place. And you're boogered.
So the guards won't see you until you're very close.
Oh, hang on, what we're doing. I always stick to a certain route. I'm trying to remember the route I used to take when I used to play it. But yep, he knew that he was killed, but couldn't pinpoint the location.
Target on your left. Hostile to the right.
I got shot from behind. I didn't think he'd come from behind. I thought you had to go round. It was fenced off. Never mind. I have to change it up.
You'll be a ghost in this blizzard. You've been spotted. Take cover. Target on your left.
Everybody's seen me, really? Fuck me. That's not good. Yeah, as soon as you get behind you, you're fooked. Right, let's stop. McNamara, I saw him on MWR.
So the guards won't see you until you're very close.
I died that many times doing the veteran time trial thing for Mile High Club at the end of Modern Warfare. Getting that bleeding trophy. Twice, in fact. I had to do it twice. Well, I didn't have to, but I offered to help. Yeah, I saw the death quotes a lot.
Alright, I've tapped into their comms. Head southeast and plant your C4 at the fueling station. We may need to go to plan B if things go south.
Night night.
There's a truck coming, stay out of sight. Good shot. You've been spotted, take cover.
I was spotted, yeah, but not now.
Target's on your right.
So Soap is keeping covering fire on lock.
Target on your right.
Shit, nearly went the wrong way then. Oh fuck, where? See, it's always baffling when you get killed from somewhere you don't see. Because you think you get rid of them all, and then you need to reload anyway, so you just die. I'll do it this way instead.
Nice one.
You don't want to be caught. It's not a good idea. So there is a Spec Ops mission you used to do on the original Modern Warfare 2. For the other mission you get in the snow in this campaign. Actually no, is it? Yeah. You just get this like long area that's just like filled with trees. You got Spec Ops for it and you had to just do it without getting spotted, otherwise the mission just failed. It was absolutely horrible.
Hold up. I'm seeing some activity on the runway. Looks like 20+ foot mobiles headed your way. That's the fueling station.
Let's see, it's quite careful. Bang.
I'm picking up more radio traffic about the satellite. Stand by.
Just have to sit back a bit.
Got it. Sounds like the satellite's in the far hangar. Race there. Oscar Mike. Out.
If I remembered where to go, I could have done it
Take cover.
preemptively, but it's fine. So you have spotted me, but I mean, you didn't really. But I mean, that's what I mean. They only need like literally half a second after spotting me to just alert every other twat. Right, there's none down here. Let's go.
Took a scenic route, eh? Let's go.
Is this where you get the first breach? No, I don't think it is. You don't get them yet. You do get a few breaches. You used to get a lot in the Spec Ops missions. No, here we go.
Go upstairs and look for the ACS module.
Okay.
I've been compromised. Keep a low profile and hold your fire. Roach, go to plan B.
So yeah, you kind of get a breach there, but not really. Then of course gives Soap a chance to kill most of them, and you finish them off. And the multiplayer map here was actually pretty decent. I don't remember what it's called now for some reason. I don't know why I can't remember most of the names of the maps. Dickhead. Okay, don't poke your head out then. Did you just try a multiplayer tactic? What's that? Look at him. Proning on the floor. Absolute twat. Oh shit, battery's low. I have to get this finished before it runs out, and then I can do the next playthrough that I'll reveal now. I don't know if I mentioned if I was going to do it or not, but I'm going to be doing Erica. It'll be something different. Anyway. Shit. What's the goal? Now, oh yeah, you get your skiers. Now you just leg it. Stamina. Walk for a bit and then run again. Walk for a bit and then run again. Straight down there. You eat. keep on running. Come on, soap, let's go, mate. Oh yeah, this is it. Twats. That was a beautiful shot. It was hip fire. Luck with the hip fire, but don't matter. It was pretty cool. Get behind that ski. Shit. There we go, 2 birds with 1 stone. Lovely job there. Is that 2 headshots? I don't remember anyway, so here we go. You get this cool last part of the mission. So as you can see, the missions have got longer now. Of course, I've gone like probably 40 minutes close to with 3 of the 4 missions I'm planning to do. Yes, some of the missions are long, some of them not. Of course, if I die, then it will take longer, but yeah, I mean, oh shit.
Don't slow down! Keep moving or you're dead!
Well, that's an invisible barrier. That is also an invisible barrier. I'll just take the death on that one. I never used to bump into stuff like that as a kid. I know my exploration in games has changed, like, because I just look. I mean, I should have known that was too far out, but I don't know, it's just... I think the exploration has definitely changed. It's because I used to suck at getting collectibles, just because I didn't used to look for like the sweet spots for collectibles and shit. So I think you just used to take the linear path through games like this. I mean, I did find the intel in all the games eventually, and at that point I couldn't really check on the internet to find the collectibles that way anyway. Because if memory serves, I didn't actually bother about getting a phone until year 7, because I didn't want a phone straight away. I literally only got it in the end so I could watch YouTube, because, you know. Well, watch YouTube on my phone, I should say. Anyway, about 1,100 get a checkpoint for memory serves. Oh no, you get it here. Close, anyway. So this bit is just easy work. Beautiful.
Bravo 6, we have you on visual. Get your ass on board. We're running on fumes here. Okay, they got the ACS. We're out of here.
Let's go. Right, so I'll issue the warning now. If you do not want to watch No Russian, please, please, please leave now. Just leave now. I'm pretty sure it's coming up.
141 brought in the ACS, Alan. 2 men took down an entire base. I ask much more from you now. Yesterday you were a soldier on the front lines, but today, front lines are history. Uniforms are relics. The war rages everywhere, and there will be casualties.
Yes, it is, right. Again, this is a controversial mission. Please don't watch this if you're going to feel offended, because I don't want a snowflake uprising on my
He's not loyal
on my
to
channel.
A flag or a country or any set of ideals. He trades blood for money. He's your new best friend. You don't want to know what it's cost already to put you next to him. It will cost you a piece of yourself. It will cost nothing compared to everything you'll save.
So here we go. This is set in Zakhaev Airport in Russia, named after Zakhaev, the first villain of Modern Warfare. And remember, No Russian has become, well, a meme, but of course, if you want to take it seriously, which is good, then yeah. So again, if you're still here and you don't want to watch this, go now, please. Just go.
Remember, no Russian.
So if you try and shoot Makarov or any of his Russian pals, you're dead. So you have to shoot any non-Russian civilian in Zakhaev Airport. Most of them being British and Americans, of course. So you can understand why this is so controversial. When I found out they were actually remastering Modern Warfare 2, me and my mates were like, how on earth are they going to do it with no Russian in like today's standard? You know, it's just because we were like, surely they can't do it, but of course they did the option to skip it, so you don't get any trophies involved in this mission because you can skip it if you feel offended. But ironically, this is the best multiplayer map, Terminal. And in Modern Warfare 3 they brought it back for Spec Ops. Not Spec Ops, well, Spec Ops Survival I should say. And me and my mate got to think round 56. That's the highest round I ever got by miles, because I think I had like a few that were in the 30s, but 56 was biggest. It was just juggernauts every round at that point. Well, this is what Shepard meant by saying you lose a piece of yourself, because you know you're forcing yourself to do this just to get to Makarov. But what, basically get to him on the inside.
Check your fire.
So you have to be careful. They do allow you to. Oh shit! They do allow you to shoot like Makarov and his pals accidentally. He says check your fire, but of course if you continue, they don't know. I'm gonna have to go from the beginning again. Luckily, but he's being a bit of a twat there, talking away too much. Yeah, the ending to this mission is actually pretty difficult when you get to the actual plane terminal outside. You get shit tons of cops that just like rush you. It doesn't help that you have such slow bloody movement. Anyway, that's for later. I mean, 11 years ago this got so much controversy, but you know, it's just how bad it is now. So much has changed. Some people would say for the better, some would say for the worst. I'm not going to say what I think. You got to know me personally to know my political views. I'm not sharing them because people won't like my views. But yeah. Because I'm on the merciful side, I'll just end their suffering. Right, you can actually run now. Right, so this is where the mission actually becomes quite difficult. Well, not quite difficult, but you do have to definitely be careful.
They're right on time. Check your weapons and ammo.
So this just basically shows you just how far Makarov is going, because he is in Modern Warfare 1. There is actually an Easter egg where you can kill him in Modern Warfare 1, and they even made it a trophy. He basically drives off in a car once you try and snipe Zakhaev towards the end. And then there's a really famous quote, 25,000 people used to live here, but now it's a ghost town. Well, that's the most famous Modern Warfare 1 quote, but, well, the most famous Modern Warfare 2 quote, I'm not saying, but it's said by Shepard. Of course, effectively what I'm doing is an act of betrayal, but it has to just be done. Fuck. Getting a bit too brash. I've just got a trophy called Threesome. I think that's for killing, I'm assuming 3 with a grenade launcher. I checked most of the trophies, but Most of them you just get naturally, depending on your playstyle. Of course, any that don't fit like weapons I use or playstyle and whatnot, I'll get them afterwards, because like there's some trophies just for like either using certain weapon types, because you don't usually get specific weapon ones in COD. Either specific. What happened to that grenade launch? I don't know. Anyway, so you usually get like certain ones for like. You might get like a certain sniper type kill, which I'll never get. Fuck. There was some to the right. As soon as I looked left, there was clearly none to the left, but never mind. I'll try again. Because this bit of the mission is just natural, like a natural COD mission, but of course that first bit is what gained so much controversy back in the day. Understandable, but at the end of the day, it's a game representing warfare. If people don't like it, in my opinion, they shouldn't play it, but there are those type of people that are oversensitive. I am actually, well, I know a few YouTubers I actually like that are like that. Like, someone I watch who's just gone through a lot of the more classic Final Fantasies. She cried at practically every one of them. Especially when she did Final Fantasy 4 and 6. But, you know, some people are like that, but... You know, ow. I got killed from behind. How? Where? Who, what, when, where, why? I bet he had round the corner. I thought they were all dead, so when I rushed, there was still someone left. But Makarov and his pal should be there for them ones. Yeet, you're dead. Fuck. So there's ones in the windows. I need to cover more. Bang, you're dead. The thing is though, ironically, even though all the controversy, you know, remember No Russian, just Makarov saying that, it's become iconic, it's become a meme. You know, people don't like the mission. You know, it is controversial, but it just shows you how garbage things have become over the past 11 years. Get those types back. Oh my god, I was going to get ready to prone and heal, but never mind. Anyway. I have heard a few people say this mission's unnecessary as well, because of what happens at the end. I mean, I'm not going to say. I'll say why people say it's unnecessary at the end, when you see what happens. Because they can say that because of what happens, it means this mission doesn't have to happen. They could have left it, and then there wouldn't have been no controversy, but... Of course, people moan about things in games all the time. I mean, it is understandable, but, as I said... Oh well. I mean, now, like, if anybody in the army played this mission, they'd get upset, which is fair enough, you know. I think I did see a reaction video to these two US Marines who, like, I don't know if they played through it, but at least reacted to it. That's totally understandable. There are people that just get upset about this mission for no reason, and I am playing terrible. And obviously I won't go in for the no death thing anyway, but Jesus Christ. You know, you see, I just rushed so I could hit those with a grenade launcher and then move back, but one of Makarov's goons got in the way and I got stuck as I tried to move back. Nice. Right, towards the end now.
This way, let's go.
Don't think there's any more enemies now. We'll just get to this bit. Ah, yes, here we go. So you're going to get to the ambulance. Is it an ambulance? Yeah, I think it is. You just cover your tracks in a marked ambulance, basically. So what happens here is why people say it's unnecessary, because well, it's pointless. So they didn't have to do the mission because the task fails, and you know they show all that. But again, it's done to show shit. But anyway, here we go. So Makarov played them. That is what is, you know, important about the mission. So people like only like 2 people have said that. It's like, oh, I didn't have to do that because you fail at the end of the mission anyway. So they showed you murdering all those civilians in the airport for no reason, but that was used to spark the war. Makarov was clever. It shows his cunning, you know. So when this loads in, I'll end it. I don't actually remember the name of this mission. I'll have to check the description tomorrow. So now we get Ghost, a good character.
No one's gonna say a word when the Russians club every American they can reach.
Makarov was one move ahead. Now he's left thousands of bodies at the feet of an American.
We're the only ones who know it was Makarov's up. Our credibility died with Allen. We need proof.
Follow the shell.
So basically, what Makarov did there was he killed
Alejandro Rojas.
He killed Alan. He killed Alan and basically framed him for everything that happened. You know, to make the Russians want to fight war because their airport was attacked.
Which means
very clever.
He's our ticket to Makarov.
Anyway, when it loads in, I'll end it. So we go take down day 4. Let it load in, then bang. So, thank you for watching this episode of my playthrough of Modern Warfare 2 Campaign Remastered, and in the next episode I'll be going through the next few missions in the campaign. Take down, I don't remember the other 2 because I'll probably do 3 missions each now, because there are like, I think 14 missions left, 14 or 15 missions left. But yeah, as I said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a bit when I start Elika.